I'll never forget the sound, not the crunch of carbon fiber, not the shattering of glass, but the silence that followed. Because when I walked into my garage at dawn and saw my Lamborghini, my midnight blue Aventador, crushed, slashed, and hammered into something unrecognizable, I didn't scream. I didn't curse. I didn't even breathe. I simply pressed one button on my phone. Play security feed. To about 7 a.m. There she was, Karen, HOA board secretary. Sledgehammer in hand, jaw clenched, eyes full of pure, irrational hatred. She took one final swing, stepped back, and smiled, like she had won. She didn't know yet. She had just destroyed her own life. I moved to this neighborhood because it was supposed to be quiet. After 20 years of military service, 4 deployments, 2 injuries, too many funerals, peace was something I valued more than anything money could buy. I built my days around simple routines: sunrise coffee on the patio, morning runs, restoring classic cars in the garage, checking in on my daughter at college every night. The Lamborghini? It wasn't just a purchase. It was a reward to myself for surviving everything I wasn't sure I would, and for months, the neighborhood was calm. People waved. Kids rode bikes. Life felt easy until Karen joined the HOA board. Then peace became a luxury we no longer had. Karen didn't like my car. Not that it was loud, not that it took up space, not that it blocked anything. She hated what it represented. Someone else having something she couldn't control. The harassment began slow. Notes taped to my door. This vehicle is not aesthetically appropriate for the community. Fake fines. Threatening emails. Petty complaints, but I didn't respond. Because I learned a long time ago, if someone is trying to get a reaction, the worst thing you can give them is one. So I ignored her, which only made her worse. And then, she escalated. I had no idea anything was wrong, until I walked into the garage the next morning. The beautiful metallic blue finish I had spent years custom designing, shattered. The windshield? Caved in, panels dented, mirrors snapping off, hanging like broken wings. Every strike was deliberate. Every hit was personal. I checked the cameras, slow breaths, steady hands. There she was, walking up my driveway with a sledgehammer like she was going to war. No hesitation. No panic, just rage. She destroyed the car for nearly 7 minutes straight. And when she was done, she actually wiped her forehead, like she had just finished gardening. That's when I picked up the phone and called the police. When the officers arrived, they expected yelling. They expected chaos, but I just showed them the footage. No emotion. No commentary. They glanced at me. Then at the video. Then back at me, one of them whispered, "Oh, she's done." They arrested her by noon. Karen screamed that the HOA gave her authority. She yelled that I disrespected community values. She tried to twist it into her being the victim, but the footage spoke louder than she ever could. She was charged, released on bail, and for a moment, I thought it was over. It wasn't. 3 nights later, 34, AM motion alert again. But this time, she didn't have a hammer. She had a gun. Karen tried to kick down my door while screaming, "You think you're better than us? You think you can ruin me?" But here's the thing. I'm a decorated military close-quarters combat instructor. My home defense system is coded to perfection. My cameras record multiple angles. My lighting tracks movement. My security locks are reinforced, and my training, automatic. When she breached the doorframe, I restrained her in under 4 seconds. No bruising, no strikes. Just pure, controlled military takedown. She hit the floor. The gun slid across the tile, and the security lights washed everything in white. She froze, because she finally realized I was never the person she thought she could bully. Police arrived again. This time, no discussion, no debate, no chance of release. 2 charges became 9. Breaking and entering vandalism of private property, armed attempted intrusion threats. To cause bodily harm, illegal possession of a firearm, and more. The HOA board tried to distance themselves from her, but I submitted every email, every fake citation, every violation she fabricated. The board collapsed in one emergency meeting. Karen was removed. The HOA restructured, and the neighborhood finally understood something. Quiet people are not weak. Calm does not mean powerless. And patience? Patience is strategic. The Lamborghini was rebuilt, not because insurance paid out, but because the judge ordered Karen herself to pay restitution. The total was so high that she had to sell her house. The same neighborhood she tried to rule, she now watches it from behind a barred window. And me? I drive the rebuilt car every Sunday morning. Same blue, same shine, same quiet engine hum. But now, when sunlight hits the hood just right, the paint reflects in a way I never noticed before, like scars that catch the light instead of hiding from it. A reminder, some things are more beautiful after they survive damage. If someone threatens your peace, don't scream. Don't argue. Don't match their chaos. Just gather your evidence. Stand still. Stay silent because the truth is louder than rage. What would you have done in my place? Subscribe for more calm justice stories.